What is up, guys? Aaron FPS here, and today I'm back on the Carnage Clan channel with another commentary for you guys, but of course not my gameplay, but in the background we have a gameplay from Mr. Invincible using the AK-12 here on Warhawk. He's playing some Blitz, and of course he gets a KEM strike, or a KEM strike, however you want to say it. So, of course in Blitz, I'm going to go ahead and explain that in a little bit, but about the commentary first. In the background, if you hear some kind of weird like buzzing noise, it's my fan, and I really can't turn off my fan because it is super hot in my room, and usually when I'm doing commentaries I don't want to mess up and stuff, so I get like super like heated and like not sweating, not to the point where I start sweating, but I get kind of hot. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it on, and I'll try to add some noise removal at the end if that happens to work out and you guys can really hear the fan. So if you can, then I'm sorry about that, but if you cannot, then that's perfect. So anyway, guys, what Mr. Invincible is doing in this gameplay is he's for the most part staying back in their spawn. Now, a lot of you may think that it's cheap and it's campy, but it's actually really, really good playing objective-wise. Now, you might say he's not playing objective because he's not capping the flags, but he is playing objectively because he is keeping a lot of the people that are spawning on the opposite team away from the little cap zone that you have to go onto for Blitz. So, if you don't know what Blitz is, of course, it's a new game mode. It's somewhat like Capture the Flag. I don't think it's as strategic, and you don't need as much strategy to actually play it than Capture the Flag was. But so for example, Blitz is a lot different from Capture the Flag, because in Capture the Flag, what you would do is you need, number one, need strategy to get to the opposite side of the map into the player's spawn, and the enemy player's spawn. Number two, you would have to get the flag and then bring it all the way back to your flag, which of course causes much more strategy that is needed, because you need to get, of course, to there and then back without the enemy players hitting you on choke points and killing you while you're trying to run back and cap the flag for them. So that's just my own personal opinion on it. I don't think it's as strategic as Capture the Flag, because on Blitz, if you don't have the game yet and you don't know what Blitz is, then it's kind of like Capture the Flag. All you really have to do is get to the enemy spawn and run into that little circle right there. Of course, he's not going to run into it because he's trying to keep the enemies spawning, and he's trying to keep their spawns controlled, but really all you have to do is run across the map, go into that little spot, and then you spawn all the way back on the other side of the map back in your spawn. Now, of course, when you run into it, you can't just keep like getting people into it. You can't get like one person in gets a point and then another person in gets another point. You actually have to wait 10 seconds for that timer to go down. So once you run in, it gets a 10 seconds timer, and then the next player can run in, which really is a good idea, because for the most part, if you were maybe like dominating the other team and you killed everybody in the spawn, if you had like 4 people run up to it all together, seeing that it only has an 8-point cap, then it would be done really, really fast if they didn't do it this way. So of course that guy just jumped in right there like a crazy maniac, but that's a good thing, because of course he's getting in there fast, and of course Mr. Invincible is able to, he's able to hold down this spawn for the entire game, and you guys can see this, that he's able to hold it down the entire time. So my personal experience with Blitz, I don't really play it that much, just because I see it as like kind of like an easy game mode, because I don't think you get a specific time that you get to spawn in. But the thing is, if say you're the only one defending, which I'm usually the only one defending, because a lot of the people that are on my team, like randoms and stuff, they don't really know how to play the game mode, they don't play strategically, and they just kind of like run out there and try to get kills, and they don't really play objective. So I'm usually the one that stays back and defends it, and the only bad thing about that is if they kill me, then they basically have a free point, because I'm the only one defending, and all they have to do is get into that position. They don't have to like pick it up and bring it back, and then maybe me choke or get them at a choke point and possibly kill them. So I guess that's the only part that sucks about it, is that it's not as strategic, but then again, nonetheless, Blitz is a pretty fun game mode if you're just running around and capping the flags and stuff. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this commentary. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and also go check out my channel and check out my last commentary on this channel. I hope you guys will really enjoy it. I really hope you guys will. So and try to help me out. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.